All right, everyone, we have additional breaking news with regards to Biden dropping out of the 2024 election race. He's not going to be seeking re-election. In addition to the turmoil that will necessarily be generated by him standing down but not necessarily resigning, we're not 100% sure. It appears that he intends to stay in office, so the Dems will have to answer to that. That's chaos level number one. Chaos level number two is that apparently Joe Biden is endorsing Kamala Harris for the presidential bid. Now, this is a little bit better than having like a Gavin Newsom or something, but the fact that he endorses her doesn't necessitate that there's not a brokered convention. That's point number one. Point number two is she is a very, very weak candidate. She cannot win against Donald Trump. It would be virtually impossible. Donald Trump's likelihood of winning just went from 99% to 99.9% effectively. While you have an element of incumbency, and so that's a little bit of an advantage, at least she was on the ticket that the people voted for in the primaries. You also have the possibility of, again, the brokering, number one. And number two, you have to deal with the fact that Kamala Harris is not very personable. She's not well-spoken. She's simply not up to the task of the presidency. There's no way that she would be able to effectively govern. By the way, in the meantime, over the coming months, assuming Joe is not standing down entirely and literally resigning, won't foreign powers take advantage of the fact that the U.S. president has said that he's uninterested in seeking another term and incapable of continuing in his role of office for more than a few more months? I mean, why would they conduct diplomacy with him? He'll be on his way out, so they'll be either talking to Kamala or doing what like Javier Milei and Nigel Farage and others that are in power are doing and talking to Donald Trump. This is absolute insanity right now. Again, I've never seen anything like this. I've been through a lot in my semi-short life. I'm in my mid-30s now. And I've seen weird shit like, 9/11 or Operation Shock and Awe, the Great Recession, COVID lockdowns and stuff like that. But this takes the cake. This is the strangest meltdown that I've seen, at least socio-politically, in my entire lifetime. Joe Biden standing down, now saying, well, he wants Kamala to carry the torch. Okay, that's you took Joe Manchin's advice, by the way. You need to pass the torch to somebody younger and more fit. Well, Kamala's not mentally fit to be in the vice presidency, let alone the actual presidency, and everybody goddamn knows it. The odds of her winning are catastrophically small. They've actually begun polling for this. She fares worse than Joe Biden does. What the hell are you people doing? What the fuck are you thinking? You should have just circled the wagons like Democrats generally do and stood behind Joe Biden. Would he win? Probably not. Will he be humiliated? Probably not. At the very least, he puts up a fight. Even if you don't campaign, you can make up some sort of excuse with plausible deniability. Kamala won't have such excuses. She is virtually untested in the public realm. She's been an absentee vice president. Somehow the alternative is worse, where you get a brokered convention. You end up with somebody who wasn't even voted for on the primary ticket. So I don't know what the fuck is happening right now. Again, I'm sure that I will be talking about it tomorrow, both on the live stream that I do and on the Quarterings live stream. The news cycle is going very quickly right now, but at the same time, you gotta take a break once in a while. I do want to go and pick berries and shit like that. And there's a family coming over as well later, so I will not be able to keep up live with the news cycle generally, but by God, this has been one of the weirdest couple of weeks within politics, between the debate performance by Biden, the attempted assassination of Trump, and now this. This is one of the weirdest couple of weeks that I've seen in my entire fucking life. The energy is definitely back, and it's much more like 2016 than it was 2020, although the 2020 election itself was buggered as well, and very chaotic in multiple ways. Just look at Maricopa County, where they have effectively been forced, by the way, to partially defortify. So I think that if we have Trump's back, he's got our backs, and I can't wait till those tax cuts get re-extended and expanded. That's about all. Peace out.